everyone, and welcome back to the Painting Sheep YouTube channel. Today I have a speed painting to share with you of this cactus page in my sketchbook. Here's what I used. My stripy blue and white washi tape to create the border. I may have used either or both of these pencils for the outline. And I only used these two brushes in these two different sizes. A few of my Sakura Koi watercolors. Some water in this little yogurt cup that I recycled, a plate as my palette, which I never clean, and some paper towels. This isn't the exact one I used, but you guys get the idea. I also used an assortment of my Prismacolor pencils for some details, along with two different jelly roll pens. And of course, this all went into my Strathmore watercolor sketchbook. So this is actually my second or third cactus watercolor piece that I've created recently. It's already posted on my Instagram, so if you'd like to see a still shot, you could go check it out over there. This piece took me about 2.5 hours to complete, but I have shortened this video for you all with both real-time and sped-up clips to make a 6 or so minute video. I have only been working with watercolors for a short period of time, so I would in no way claim that I am a master of this medium. But I have picked up on a few things here and there, so I thought I would share some of the things that I've learned so far. I don't know if you were able to tell, but I did start this piece off with a colored pencil sketch. I have in the past used just a regular graphite pencil and then gone over it with an eraser as best as I could, and then started going in with watercolors. But even then, I still noticed that sometimes because of how watery my paint was, it would still smudge some of the graphite, which would then dull some of the colors that were in the final piece. So in order to avoid that, I started using colored pencils, and I found that the best ones are actually watercolor pencils or water-soluble pencils. The two sets that I have are the Caran D'ache Prismalo ones and the Pentalic Aqua pencils. I do find that in this particular instance, they serve to be the best outliners because eventually, with enough layers, none of the colored pencil will show through, or the colored pencil will just blend in with the paint that you put over it. And then I went through with a very light wash in the background, and for this particular piece I did keep the foreground negative so that I was able to work on blank white for each layer. But I've actually seen another process more recently where the entire surface is gone over with a light wash, and then each foreground layer is built upon that over the previous layer. And I think that what I did for this piece worked out really well because the colors did turn out very vibrantly and very clean, but it is something that I want to try in the future, where I will start off with a complete wash over the whole page and then go layer by layer, adding details that way. I thought that I was doing a good job doing the layers in consecutive order from furthest back to closest up. But as you see, once I'm done filling in all the blue color on the prickly pear cactus, I actually have to go back and fill in with green one of the saguaro cacti in the background. And I know it sounds like I know my cactus types, but to be honest, I just looked it up. And if anyone else is feeling adventurous, one thing that I absolutely love about watercolor is that it's so easy to mix media with it. So as you see at the end, I do go through and add some details with my Prismacolor pencils since they are so opaque and can lie on top of that type of surface. They just really add vibrance to certain areas that I want to accentuate. And then I actually go through with the jelly roll pens, which you can't really see in this video, but I usually do that at the very end of my mixed media pieces to either, again, add definition to certain areas or to add highlights with my white jelly roll, which is my favorite jelly roll. Well, that's all I have for this one. If you guys have any helpful tips or tricks on watercolors, please leave them in a comment below for my sake and for anyone else's sake who is interested. Please remember to subscribe and hit that bell button if you would like notifications each time I upload a new video. But for now, I will let you guys enjoy the rest of this one. Bye!